Hello and welcome. This is James Blanchard Cisneros at your service. Today I'll be reading the August 7th Daily Inspirational Message, the condensed version. It's 2 paragraphs long. Then I'll center myself, say a little prayer, and then make a few comments on the message. And if you find the message of use, please be so kind as to like the video. Thank you for that. Here we go, the title. As you heal your mind, you heal your world. Paragraph 1. If you would like to help heal this world, begin within by healing your own thoughts about the world. It is not your external world where the true healing of this planet begins. It is in your internal world, your mind. It is not your circumstances, your relationships, or anything outside of you that can weigh you down mentally. It is only your thoughts and perceptions of them that do. There's nothing in this world that can mentally weigh you down unless you believe that it can. You have final say over what affects you and thus over your experience in this world. This is the gift of free will. The decision in each moment and interaction to define the world you see. This is good news, for it is you, not anyone or anything else, who holds the power to change and heal yourself and thus the world you see. Paragraph 2. Today, let us stop blaming the world we see outside ourselves for how we are feeling within. Instead, let us take greater personal responsibility for the thoughts we are thinking that are defining and thus coloring our experiences. When our thoughts align with the love that God is, our mind begins to heal and awaken. As our mind heals, the world we see softens. Today, let us entertain and support only loving and healing thoughts that soften our path and journey. If we find ourselves entertaining unloving, judgmental thoughts, let us not punish ourselves for this misperception. Instead, let us simply recognize what we are doing. Then let us recall that we have final say over the thoughts we think. Understanding this, let us gently bring our mind back into alignment with our loving nature. Then, at one with love, choose thoughts that will help us create and experience the world we want. All right. As you heal your mind, you heal your world. Okay, today I'm going to make 5 points that I trust will assist both of us in the implementation of today's daily inspiration. Point number 1. Everything you see out there first begins as a thought within your mind. And so if you change your thoughts, your mind, then you begin to change the world you see and how you experience the world by first changing the thoughts that define this world that you're seeing. And so on point number 1, remember, everything you see out there begins first within your mind, through your thoughts, through the thoughts that you think. Point number 2, you define everything you are seeing. And this is good news because the power resides within you, not out there. And so each thought you think will either heal you, help bring you peace and joy, or will poison and punish you and bring pain and frustration and anger and all those negative thoughts, energies, and emotions. And so remember, in point number 2, you define everything you're seeing, and this is not bad. This is good news because the power resides within you, not out there. Point number 3. Today, let us make it a special point to stop blaming everything out there for how we are feeling, everything and everyone out there. Let us instead take greater personal responsibility for the thoughts we're thinking and for the thoughts we're entertaining with our time, focus, and energy, because that is the world that we're experiencing. It's what the time, focus, and energy that we're putting into the thoughts are defining our experience. And so let us empower ourselves and take a greater personal responsibility for our own thoughts and stop blaming the outer world, stop blaming everybody else. We take responsibility for our thoughts, and therefore we take responsibility, personal responsibility for the world we see and experience and how we participate in that world. That's point number 3. Point number 4. We begin to heal our minds and thus our world by our aligning with our true purpose. God is love, and He created us through the energy of love to spread this loving energy to this world, to spread the light into the darkness. And so to do that, we have to support thoughts that are aligned with light, with love. And so any loving expression is what we're here to support. Any loving thought is what we're here to support. And so compassion, kindness, forgiveness, joy, peace, all those thoughts we're here to support. And so therefore we want to focus our minds on in that stuff, on those thoughts. And so in point number 4, you begin to heal your mind by choosing in alignment with the mind of God, with love, with light, and putting your focus on those thoughts of love and light, and then offering them to your brothers and sisters. And that's how you begin to heal yourself, and that's the world you see and experience and participate in. That's point number 4. Point number 5. When we're choosing loving thoughts, let us simply represent to us that we're in alignment with the mind of God. We're creating the world that we came here to create, and we are bringing the light into the darkness. And so let's say our brothers and sisters are judging each other for X or Y reason. We're there to bring the light into the darkness. And so how do we bring light into a judgmental situation? We bring the idea of forgiveness, of compassion, of understanding, of healing. And so we offer those thoughts to the situation, and those bring light into the darkness, love into the fear and chaos and conflict. And when we're not doing that, when we're stuck in that judgment with our brothers and sisters, let us simply practice recognizing when we're there in the darkness, adding darkness to darkness, and not punish ourselves for that. Let us simply recognize when we're not healing the world. If I'm in judgment, anger, condemnation, hatred, resentment, jealousy, shame, guilt, if I'm in any of those situations, I'm not fulfilling my purpose. I'm not helping heal the world by healing my mind. And therefore, I stop those thoughts. Okay, judgment takes me nowhere towards the state of healing, towards healing this world. Anger does not take me there. Resentment does not take me there. And so let me stop putting my time, focus, and energy on those thoughts that do not deliver to me my goal today, which is to heal my mind and thus the world that I experience. And then let me simply realign. When I recognize that I'm not where I belong, I simply stop putting my time, focus, and energy on that, realign with my loving nature, and then simply choose once again. But this time choose with love. And then come into that situation with a new light. A light of forgiveness, of compassion, of understanding, of mercy, of grace. That's what I bring. And that's point number 5. Recognize when you're being your healing self and continue to do that. And recognize when you're not being your healing self and stop that, come back to center, come back to love, and offer that love. All right. Thank you very much for your time. I love you very much, and God willing, we'll see each other tomorrow. Peace.